DJ SharpMC. Live. Back on the track. So I downloaded a bunch of sounds, and I've been trying to figure out if I need to make a video about warping and trying to do time adjustments. So I think I'm going to do a quick little video and see if I can kind of get a little bit more familiar with it. So let's go and find some sounds real quick. What do we got in here? Chords, producer chords pack. Let's try that. All right, let's find a loop. Yeah, you guys aren't going to cut it, so we're going to have to dig some more. Let's do pre-chords, male vocal, male trap, ambient, trap piano. What's in here? Oh, you just loaded it? I want to play it. I want to load it. All right, so I already loaded some samples, but I wanted to try to grab one loop that specifically might be at a certain speed, so I can go through and try to figure out how to get the timing right. I think I got it figured out, but I want to do some more with it. All right, let's take that. All right, so then we'll open up a new drum program. We'll go to Assign Samples. I pulled in a bunch of sounds. Looks like they're all in the front, so I'm going to start maybe from first one. All right, so we'll take that sound. And we already have like a clock set up, note on. Okay, so we got this one sound. Here it is. And then here's our current metronome. It's supposed to be current metronome. So that's pretty fast. All right, so we got the sound here. And now what I want to do is hit warp sample, warp. And let's see if it plays. So let's actually play it up, put the clock on. So it sounds like it's a little faster. I don't know if it's long enough. So let's add some measures real quick. We'll do a bar so we can see if we can get the whole sample. And I think what I'll do is I'll put a hat on here so we can have like a better clock sound. Let's just grab a drum kit. All right, we'll use that. All right, so first let's mute the first one, and then let's hear it. So that's pretty on beat. So then we'll go to our first track. Let's try it. It still sounds kind of slow to me. So warp, stretch, reverse, BPM. So the BPM here shows 60. And it actually needs to be 120. So let's try changing this to 120 to match what we have. Let's try it now. And I'll hit record so we can get a new version of it. Okay, I don't know if that sounded on beat to me. It didn't sound on beat to me. Let's try it again. Warp. Okay, so take off BPM sync. We'll try it again. sound beat to me. Okay, so do we stretch? What other options do we have? We have layers, we have offset, we have mute groups and polyphony, pan and velocity, filter, LFO, and effects. Okay, so sample editor, we'll go into sample editor, we'll go here, we'll change it to 120 here, and try it here. Okay, so then we'll try changing the tune just to see. Actually, before we do that, let's do the BPM one more time and just try messing around. So it sounds like it should be faster. So let's raise the BPM real quick. Okay, let's lower the BPM. See what that does. So it sounds like that's not changing it at all. So we'll put that back on 120. And I know if I pitch it, I might be able to get there. So let's see what we have to pitch it. All right, so let's play the clock and see if it sounds like it goes. Actually, let's do over. So that doesn't sound like it's fast enough to me. Let's see how that sounds. So that almost sounds like it goes. I wonder if we put it on loop and we change the bars, we can get the loop to be tight. So let's try it. That one wasn't sped up. Sample edit. Okay, so there was something else that I wanted to try, and I think I'm going to do that. So instead of me trying to fix the beat to match the clip to match the metronome, I'm actually going to go the other way, and I'm going to play the sample at normal speed and determine the right tap tempo and then try to speed it up to 120. So let's try that. So there it is, and then we'll try to tap tempo it so it goes bam, 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 bam. So I got 95. Okay, so we recorded at 95 real quick. That's pretty close. All right, so we put that on 4 bars. Actually, we'll put it on 4 bars here. That's play 4 bars. We'll just put it to 4 bars total. Okay, now let's play it again. Now let's play it with the second track as a metronome, just to see. All right, let's try it. Totally goes. Pretty close, not perfect, but pretty close. So now that I got it on track, I'm going to go back and change this to 120, and we'll see if it fixed it, or at least it gets it at the 120 rate. No, it doesn't sound good at 120. Interesting. All right, so I think it was 96. Okay, so it's definitely around 95 for the actual clip. So if I want to make it 120, let's go into warp. And what happens if we press warp here? It goes to 300. 4 measures, sample on note, edit. Let's look at it. All right, so let's play it and we'll change the loop points. We'll try that. So it goes, I need the time in. Oh, I can do overdub. Oh no, it won't clock in. Will it clock in with overdub? Let's find out. Yeah, it will. Okay, cool. Three, four, boom, 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 boom. It's almost perfect. That's almost perfect as a loop. All right, let's try one more time. This time we'll record it, or we'll try to record it. All right, so that loop's pretty tight. I don't know if I recorded it. Did I record it? Nope, I didn't record it. So I have to record it on this screen. All right, so now we'll try to record it. Should play when it gets all the way around. I don't know why it does it, but I guess it has to sync it up. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we got the loop up, but it's not playing at the speed I want. So I think I'm gonna save it here, and I'm either decide to keep it at this speed or try to figure out how to speed that up so it goes with a faster beat, which is really what I want to learn. The idea is to be able to bring in clips and adjust them to whatever BPM I want the song to be. So now that we got it at this speed, let's go ahead and try one more time and put this back at 120 and see how it sounds. Wow, that's interesting. So it's definitely not a clean way to do the loop at the new speed. All right, so let's start digging into this. We have warp, we have stretch. So I think stretch is the other one that fixes it. Let's go ahead and change this to 120. And then I'm going to go to stretch, and we'll try to use stretch to fix it. So first, let's increase the stretch and try it. Okay, so increasing it doesn't work. Let's try decreasing it. There it is. So it's time stretch. That's what does it. So looks like time stretch is the way to get it on track. Let's try it one more time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new sequence. I'm going to go get another sound. Maybe we'll do a drum loop. All right, so we'll take this drum loop and so we'll do the same thing. Let's bring a hat in so we can hear it. We'll build a hat real quick. All right, let's bring in a hat. Well, actually, did I record already? No, I didn't record already. All right, so we'll bring in a quick hat. All right, we'll bring in a quick hat. This is only 2 bars. We might have to make it longer, but the idea is to try to figure out this warping stuff and time stretch. Okay, so we got that going. Now let's go back here and put it on our program. Name this sound so we can start having some structure in case it tries to import right over the program with the default name. Where my sound go, yo? Alright, no worries. We can bring it back. Put that here. Alright, what else can we bring in? We'll bring that in.
Deep house.
We won't bring that in. We'll bring that in. So it'll be like a serious exercise in fixing beats and time stretching. Alright, so we'll work with those. Okay, so we got this one. Now let's see how far it is off from the main beat. Okay, so it's clearly way off. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing we did before, except I'm going to try time stretch first. So first let's play it to get it recorded. Okay, so we got it in there. Now I'm going to hit warp, go to time stretch, and let's shrink it. Warp, let's shrink it, and try it. Can I do it without warp? Nope, that's didn't work. Or stick out BPM sync. Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna put it back on 100. Then I'm gonna hit warp. And then we'll play it. Okay, so that did it. Go a little bit more, see if we clean it up. One more. So it's either 107 or 106. Can we zoom in on that? Nope. Oh wait, here's fine. Okay, well at least that got it on track. So do I have it? Yeah, at 120. All right, so let's make it more bars because I think the actual sample is longer. Try that. See if it stays in sync. Oh, it does. Okay. So I think I almost got it. I'm gonna try one more. Looks like it's just a straight up time stretch to get it. So we'll go to a new sequence, and I think I gotta put the sounds in again, right? Oh no, they're there this time. Okay, cool. Let's go back to main. So or this one. We'll do this one. Okay, so let's do the same thing. Let's put a hat. Let's put a hat on here. On number 2. All right, let's start with a hat. Okay, so we got the hat. Then we'll go in and we'll just do a straight up time stretch. So the sound is here. Oh wait, program sound. That one. So now let's turn off the metronome real quick, or the track that we're using as a clock, and we'll record it on the first measure. Okay, then we'll turn back on our hat, and we'll go here and we'll go warp, warp, time stretch, and let's see if we can clean it up. I don't know why it plays so fast. Okay, so let's try putting this on 100, putting that beat. Put this beat on 120. Actually, let's go back to where we were. So it was warp 120. Try just adjusting that. And then do a little time stretch. Okay. All right, so I think we're pretty close. That one was almost there. I had to do the BPM and I had to do the time stretch on top of what else I'm doing. So I'm going to do it one more time, and after the fourth time we should have it, but who knows? This thing is taking a little bit longer than I thought. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go back, bring up a hat. We're going to record the hat. Make it simple hat this time. Okay, and then go to our track that we're going to add it to, and we'll do the same thing. We'll mute the hat, come back here, we'll do that other sound that we didn't do, which was I can't up, I can't up, I can't up. We'll do that one. Okay, so before we go there, I can't up, program edit. Let's do I can note on. I can, and then we'll record it. I can't up, I can't up, I can't. And then see if it loops. I can't up, I can't up, I can't. Okay, and then we'll hit warp, warp. Change this to 120. We'll time stretch this to probably 106 or something like that. Let's try it. I can't up, I can't up, I can't. Oh, it sounds pretty good. Let's turn the hat on and let's see if we got it figured out. I can't up, I can't up, I can't up. That's pretty close. Like off just a little. I can't up, 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 I can't up. Sounds like the hat's a little bit fast. I can't up, I can't up, I can't up, I can't up. That's pretty close. What about 102? I can't up, I can't up, I can't up. That one stuttered. Let's try 107. I can't up, I can't. So it's definitely between 103, 105. I can't up, I can't up. 104. I can't up, I can't up, I can't up. I can't up, 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 I All right. So I think that's time, stretch, and warp. Like the only thing I can say is you got to practice it because I've been trying it a couple times and it seems like it's still tricky, or at least tricky to do. So we got up 4 different little loops that we timed. Let's try the first one. That sounds real good. The second one. That one's on. The third one. Oh, I think I like that one the best. I think I do like that one the best. So we'll try the last one. Alright, let's see if we can do a quick beat on this one. I don't know how fast I can make a beat. A little weird, but I'll go with it. All right, we'll try to put that in there somewhere. All right, I like it. It's like nice and deep. All right, so let's bring another sound in. Who told you to loop that long, dude? That's a problem I've been having with my beats. I've been forgetting to shorten them. So I think now would be a good time to figure out how to shorten it. So it stops right after I finish playing. One of the easiest ways to do it is you go to Program, you go to the track that you're on, this one, the pad you're on, go to Program Edit, go to the group, make it Mute Group 1, and take another key that's blank, like this one, put it on Mute Group 1, and now you can cut it off. So I'm going to see if I can cut it off. Let's go ahead and play it on overdub. We're going to try to stop it. All right, so I think I put a stop in there. Let's go back to the song we're playing and see if it stops. Okay, so I think another way we can do it is I can record it over again, but use a note hold. So we'll take that sound that we want, put it on one shot, and then go back to the main, hit record. Okay, so it stops. Okay, good. All right, so that's my clip, and it's stopping right at the end of whenever I stop it. So let's get back to making a beat. Clip, hat, kick, percussion, bass, and now we're going to add something else. One of those. Well, that's pretty good. So we'll take our original beat, we'll double the length, go back to main, and we'll see if we can drop this in. I got to change the mute groups because it's cutting it off. At least I think it's cutting it off. All right, we're going to re-record. like those sounds. Now I just need a good like clap or something high. Maybe that one. All right, so I think that's a nice little clap and a nice way for me to finish my demo. That's how we do it. SharpMC. Live. Back on the track. Time warp. Stretching. Beats. Peace.